Hi, everybody. Carrie with Freeland Photography and Creative Studio here, and I am with Stephanie Sharp of Sharp Shoppin, and we are in her home laser engraving studio
Yes.
to learn
Yes.
all about her business. I am super excited. Stephanie, thank you for having me. Can you tell me a little bit about your business and what you do?
Yeah. So I'm Stephanie Sharp, and I started this. This was my COVID side hustle.
I love those.
When yeah, it just everybody was home, and I'm a crafty, creative type of person. I've got a background in design, and I bought myself a laser, and I thought this is gonna be so much fun, and it really was. I started making kids paint kits for COVID, and that was really what launched
Oh, yeah, I
it.
remember those.
Yeah, so the kids were all playing this game,
Yeah.
and it was called Among Us. And so I made personalized ornaments with their name or their screen name. So that was pretty cool. And
Oh,
they could paint them. And it was just a really cool way to find another thing to do at home.
yeah.
So, and it really just blossomed from there. I started doing tumblers. I bought a larger laser.
Yes, this is a beast.
Yes.
I mean, look at this baby. I mean, she's got two, but this one's a beast.
Yeah, so it's running.
Oh, I lost
right,
my straw.
You lost your straw. So it's running right now. We are working on getting ready for Painting for Paws, which is a fundraiser event that we started doing for Cascade Humane Society here in Jackson. And so I cut out all of the pieces, the background pieces. I bring paint, and we make fun decorations or door hangers or really anything that you can think of, and it helps raise money for the Humane Society.
Yeah, and they're super cute. I've seen them on the Cascades Humane Society page of what they do, and I love them, and they're super cute. So, okay, so now that you've been running for a few years after COVID, what would be a success story that you experienced in the last couple of years?
So the biggest success that I've had recently, and I'm just so proud of myself for it, is I made a connection through a networking group that I'm in here in Jackson, and you're in it too.
Yes, I am.
Although we have known each other a little bit longer than that.
Yes.
But anyway, so I did all of the prizes for the ORS Race Series, their Oktoberfest event. So it was the biggest job I've ever gotten, and it was like 450, 500 pieces.
Oh my gosh.
And I did it all by myself, and it's so great because I'm a woman. This is a woman-owned business, and I got hired over other vendors to do something so fun, and it feels really good, you know?
Yeah, that's great. Okay, Stephanie, I know you have two children, and you're running just this very large operation out of your home. How do you balance work life?
So it's not without difficulty. It's definitely hard when you're home and you think, oh my gosh, I've got to go work on that. And so your family's left upstairs and you're downstairs working. So it's both challenging and rewarding at the same time because, for instance, today I was able to go and run around and do some things that my kids needed for me to do. And then this afternoon, I've got to take my son to physical therapy. And, so I can put a pause on what I've got going on here and take care of everything that my kids need and pick up later. It's given me a little bit more time to do things like make dinner for my family, or I just get more of an opportunity to be the one who handles and manages the things that they need, like appointments or volunteering at school or school events. And so in a way it's given me a little bit more freedom.
Stephanie, so we are right in the middle of gift giving season. What are some of your favorite products to make? Also, what are some of your best sellers? Because I'm holding a really cute little mug here that says emergency holiday water for family gatherings.
So it's interesting because I think my favorite thing to do, it doesn't really have anything to do with gift giving season, but it's events. So if you have a wedding, if you have a baby shower, or if you have something like that, and that's a great example. That's an example of table cards that I made for a wedding. They had a rustic wildflower themed wedding, lots of wood, lots of green, lots of just random wildflowers everywhere. And they asked me to make something special for their wedding. And we ended up doing guest book alternatives. I've designed a beautiful card box for them and cut it and stained it. And it was just gorgeous. So things like favors, really making an event go to the next level.
Well, yeah, and special and like, I love I love customized gifts. Just like the other week with Beads to Live By, you can make jewelry. Like, I just love doing things that are a little bit more maybe work for us, but like it's
They're
just
more meaningful.
Yes, you add a little bit more special to it.
And a year later, when I for example, there's a gal who her daughter just got married, and her daughter's wedding theme was a peacock. I made her a peacock wedding box. I did a beautiful large guest book alternative, matched the colors to her wedding. I did flasks for the groomsmen, and it just anything, any little finishing touch they remember. And so it's been a year now, and I just saw this gal, and she's like, I still can't believe all of the things that you did for my daughter's wedding. And it's just things like that that really make you feel whole when you make it more memorable and more special.
Yeah. Awesome. So what are some big sellers right now?
Big sellers are definitely personalized items. So one of the biggest things that I do this time of year is a line art, dog ear line art. So you have a dog, I have 2 dogs, pictures to me, and I'll draw their ears and the top of their head, and then we put their little name on it. And so I draw all of that out on my tablet, and then I turn it into a vector, pop it in the laser, take it out, paint it, and mount it on a plaque. And it just becomes this beautiful hanging sign for their home. You can do a small one and then do a cluster of them. You can do a large one.
You can do them for little hooks for your collars and leashes and harnesses.
Yep, absolutely. So there's just it's just so great because everybody loves their animals.
Yeah.
And it's them, you know?
Yeah.
It's not just a stock photo. I take their picture and I draw their ears. So
awesome.
Really cool.
Another big thing is family signs.
Door hangers.
Love these.
Yep, the door hangers.
You can really hang these anywhere, I feel like.
Oh yeah, you can hang them anywhere.
You don't have to hang them just on the door.
Nope.
If you're like me, you're gonna think, I don't have a door to hang this on. It's not just a door sign or door hanger. You can hang this.
You certainly can. You can put it in your kitchen. You can put it in your bathroom. You can put it wherever. And the freedom that I have with these designs, because most of them are mine, and like I said, I have a background in design, so I can make alterations to those things. I can draw new things, but I can personalize it, and I can make it as small as you'd like, or I can make it as large as you'd like. So
okay, Stephanie. Last question for anybody that would want to get into this, because I love me some crafts. What advice would you give somebody to get into like laser or just the crafting space in general?
I would say start small. Start small. Don't go buy this right away. Although I do,
because I would want to buy this one. I'd be like, "What do you mean? I want the giant."
And in hindsight, I do wish I would have bought something like this. But I mean, you just never know where it's going to go. You never know. I see different stories, right? So I started really small. I didn't know that it was going to get as big as it was, or that it's grown to. And I needed something that was more powerful and wasn't just a small hobby machine. And so I'm glad that I started small because I taught myself a lot. But this is a beast, and it does like a job that it used to take 3 hours takes 30 minutes. So
you eventually upgrade because it pays time. It helps with your time to have things that work quicker.
So I would just say start small and find your niche. Don't spend all kinds of money and do something like this and then just expect that it's going to come. It is a lot of work. You've got to find your niche. Yeah. And then go from there. But
thank you, Stephanie, for having me on Where Am I Wednesday. I will post her website so you guys can go check out all of her stuff. So we are going to be giving away a beautiful We Believe sign. So go ahead, please watch the video, check out Stephanie's store, make some comments, enter their giveaway, and I'm really excited to see where you guys get your personalized gifts this year. Cheers.
The biggest thing that I'm just
there. Just because that's real loud in the background.
So yeah, it does get quite loud.
Sophie.
These are my helpers.
And Snickers. Stickers.
Oh
my gosh, I go back and forth.
Jeez, that's fine.
That was right. The first time.
He answered.
Back up enough. Stickers and
Sophie.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm really excited to see
stickers. Come on, go lay down. Sorry.